So, friends, the quality of your being depends on the quality of your seeing, which again depends on the quality of your being. And such is the infinite loop that you're in, that how you perceive the world determines how the world is, and how you create the world around you determines how you perceive it. So, this beautiful dance with existence can either be life affirmative, positive, and giving you contentment and meaning, or it can take you down the path of negativity, self hampering, and living in negative energy. So, how do we get from a state of being and seeing negative, being and seeing garbage, to being and seeing good, being and seeing gold? So, if there is garbage inside, you will only see garbage outside. And when there is gold inside, there is no doubt that you will only make everything around you golden with your perception of it. A refined awareness will upgrade everything to its highest existential or divine form. But an awareness clouded by ego will limit everything around it to its most disrupting form. And for that, you need to spend some time alone, because only in silence can you make that journey within. Because we live in a very stimulating world where even if we don't want to, we are facing information, we are taking in a lot of garbage, even unconsciously. And that's why in silence, in conscious witnessing, we'll be able to observe that garbage, and through that observation, let it go. And that's why people should make it a practice to have an everyday vipassana or an everyday process of self grounding, cleansing, and just being by themselves without any roles, without any projections or any calls to answer to, whether on the phone or in person. And if you can do that every day, you give yourself a chance to cleanse all these garbagey information and all the toxicity that comes out from outside. Yes, it appears very shimmery, golden, and beautiful, but if you take an account for yourself right now, all of the information that you're scrolling through, witnessing, most of it is hampering your reality rather than uplifting it. Because even if you're just taking 2 seconds to watch something which is disgusting and you're scrolling forward, you're actually participating in it because your subconscious mind is so grand and you're embedding those things in your head. And if you don't take time out every day without rules, just to ground yourself, to observe these things and through that overcome them, your perception is hampered. And then you will see only garbage because deep inside unconsciously, you are being a part of the garbage. But on the other hand, if you can take conscious, I don't like the word control, but for lack of other words, if you can take conscious control of your mind and allow your awareness to get uplifted by what you consume, by what or who you surround yourself with, by silence, by meditation, not as the spiritual garment, but as a real embodied integrated experience, which is making you present, then you will be gold, because that's your very nature. You are godly and godly within, in your utter purity and innocence. And if you are there, then you will, by virtue of your awareness and wherever you choose to put it, make that thing godly and golden. So it's the loop of gold or garbage that you want to participate in, which will show to you how life is. But there is no escaping this. People think that they're unaware and life should happen in a certain way for them, and all of these things are just escape routes or unawareness. But when people are privileged enough, entitled enough to choose so many things in life for themselves, education, wealth, richness, all the restaurants you go to, all the big things that you do, all the nutrition and fitness, all the specifications that you do, then this subtle shift in perception, ignoring it is just a privilege and an entitlement, because you create your world around you. If you are not cleaning, refining, and then utilizing the depth of your perception, your perceptive brilliance, your consciousness, your awareness, then you are being ruled by other people, which, there are so many algorithm zombies out there. There are so many masters trying to control your awareness and attention by feeding you subtly. You might be very, very mindful with whatever you consume, whatever you observe in the world, but then even subtly you are loading yourself up with so much information. I've been creating conscious content since 21, 22 years, and have tried to live at the most very balanced, harmonious life, holistically. And I think my morning rituals, which include this little silent practice with myself every day over the last 20 years, have helped me uh, go through all these information uploads that I take in subconsciously. And we live in the world of information. Escaping it is also not correct. But to cleanse yourself, to ground yourself, to be able to connect with the witness within without the roles, that is the true treasure of life. And if you can, then do give yourself that opportunity. With that being said, make the best day ever.